MPPs. But as I have looked at the history, what is happening to the NPP now almost certainly mimics what happened to the NPP in 1998, when they decided that they needed to elect a candidate 2 years before, and the candidate that was elected the last election was challenged, and then he won, and then what he did. So I'm hoping that the NPP will take from the leaf of what happened at that time. Naturally, you expect political people in the NPP to say that we are united, and that will happen. You see, typically opposition parties don't struggle for unity. I think we've not noticed that in this country. The NPP won 2016 elections at the time when everyone would have thought that they are not united. The chairman of the party is fired, the general secretary of the party is fired, everybody, there was chaos all over the place. If you listen to Evans Mensah on Top Story and Eugene Entry, who used to be MP of Subi, he said that when he heard Top Story, his stomach, because you hear Evans Mensah shouting, oh, the invisible forces are back at the NPP head office. It's 3 months to election. And he was dying, but the NPP won the election. So opposition parties don't unite, don't worry about unity that much. It doesn't mean they shouldn't foster unity, they should. But ultimately, they will come around. Dr. Bawumia has a decision to make. And I think that it's time that after he has served the party, the length of time that he has served the party, after he's been vice president, and he's been elected twice as leader of the party, it's important that he leads the agenda and he turns it into a Bawumia party. It's very, very important he does that, because how you come can also limit the way you express yourself even when you become. Because he came in picked by somebody. See, if you compare him to Akufo-Addo or Safo-Mafu, J.H. Mensah, and all these guys, they didn't come to NPP because somebody picked them to be running mate. They came to NPP because they loved it from students' time, blah, 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 blah. So they seem to have a certain pedigree. That pedigree cannot compare to one who has been running mate for 2 terms and has been vice president and has also proven to be a great vice president. So he needs to make his own decisions at this stage. And I'm happy with the way he started by talking to candidates.
Made for 4 terms.
Yes, candidates coming to him and he talking to candidates and all of that. I think that's important. In terms of the parliamentary situation, I remember that...
Before we get to the parliamentary situation, I got a feeling that you wanted Ken Agyapong to win.
Oh, I didn't. I just was hoping that whoever the NPP elects will be the person that can actually crack the whip, which is what they...
I followed you. I follow you, and I realized you projected Ken over Bawumia.
Oh, no, I didn't, because if you watch our program, for every Bawumia interview, we had a Ken interview. That's how we did it. So on the day that Frimpong Boateng came, he didn't even speak for Ken, but he sort of tilted towards an anti-Bawumia agenda. There was Niti Wu.
No, in 2023, I followed how you projected Bawumia as well. It was completely different. You gave Ken very little space. But were you surprised at the outcome?
No, in 2023, I didn't examine Ken. But in 2026, I sat down to examine his campaign. I talked to his people, why this, why that. In 2023, I didn't examine him at all.